Hello everyone, good morning. In today's webinar, I'll be explaining about how to convert an uploaded file in Canvas app into base64 using Power Automate, as well as you can view it in Canvas app as well. Whatever you upload it in, the file upload or content control. So for that, there are two things to specify. First, you have to create a Power Automate flow to convert the uploaded files to base64. Then if you want to view it, there's something called as data URI, which will be a concat of base64 and the data URI function. That will be happening via Power Automate. You can use web URLs as well. For web URL, the thing is you will have to store the uh, file somewhere or stage it somewhere. But this case, it will be using on fly. So you don't have to stage the data somewhere. It can be as soon as you upload a file, you can view the file in Canvas app. Let's move on to demo now. I have a blank Canvas app screen here. First, there's nothing called as attachment as a direct control here. So for that, what you'll have to do is add an edit form. Okay, try to connect it with any random table that has attachments. I'll try to connect it with the accounts table. Yeah, now accounts table has been connected. Here attachment is not available. Still, you can go to fields, click on add field, go to attachments. Yes, click on that and click on add. Yeah, now attachment is available with you. So what to do is take this particular control called as data card value, take control C, press on control C and click on outside of this edit form and press control V. And now you can just delete the edit form, which is not required for us. All right. There is some errors which is not bothering for us for now. I'll just delete it off. Okay, now we have a attachment control with us. Right now we need to have a base64 to stage it somewhere as a variable. That for demonstration I'll show it to you. In real-time application you can hide it as well as play it around with your customizations as per your requirements. So I'll take a label. Just keep a blank label. Just for demonstration I'm showing it as I told. Okay, I'll just give it some border 4 or something. And you can have a PDF viewer. There's a direct control called as PDF viewer. It will be scrollable as well. Okay, this is how it is first. Now we'll go to Power Automate. Just publish this and go to Power Automate. Yeah, it's published. Now we'll go to Power Automate. Here I'll be creating an automated flow. Okay, so it's like base64 conversion. I'll try giving without space conversion. When a or I'll just skip it and then select the action later trigger. Go to this action called as Power Apps trigger and then click on this. Right, I'll name this as a base64 convert. Okay, so from Power Apps we'll be uploading a file. So for that we'll have to take an input as file control. All right, now you can take a variable or you can take a compose action, depends on what you like. I'll take a compose action. Here I'll write an expression saying that data URI of base64 to binary of the file uploaded, which means the file content. Okay, you see this data URI base64 to binary of trigger body. Trigger body is what is the it means the previous action. It says two things here, file and content bytes, which means I have to specify in Canvas app that what is the file content and the content bytes and what is the name of it. Then only it can get to know, okay, there's a file uploaded from Canvas app and I need to convert it. Right, once it is converted, we need to get it back to Power Apps. So that for that we have another action called as respond back. You can go to the same actions and send it as respond back. Add an output. It can be a text input. You can say it as base64 converted. Okay. The value to be sent will be the action which is coming from the previous item, outputs of compose, which means from here. So base64 will be available there. You need to send that base64 to Canvas app. So we use this respond to a Power App or flow. Okay, I'll save it. Now, in order to reflect this particular flow into your uh, Canvas app, you need to add it here, but you cannot directly add it. So what you have to do is, first you'll have to add this into a solution where this base64 to PDF app is available. Okay, so I'll go back. So this is my solution. I'll add existing Cloudflow outside Dataverse base64 convert, right, which is what I created now. This you'll have to make sure that it has been added into the solution, or else you will not be able to add it into the application. Okay, it has been added now. Now let's go to the app. Okay, now we'll try adding the flow into this app. It's called base64 convert. Now the flow has been added. Now once I add a file, it should immediately trigger the flow. That's the meaning. So for that, select the data card value, go to a property control called as on add file. Okay, so here I'll start the coding. So here it is like, I'll set a variable for this first. Set a variable as a base64 conv. Okay, and then I'll call my flow, which is base64 convert dot run. In this run, as I told earlier, the flow needs to understand what is the content bytes and name of it. Right? For that, I'll have to code it here. Give it as file content bytes will be first of what is my control name? It's data card value. Let me check. Data card value 11 underscore 1. Right? I'll same specify it here. Dot attachments are supposed to give. File. I think I missed a bracket here. Yeah. Dot attachments. Okay. Now we'll have the content bytes. Take it in value format. Now we'll specify the name of the file. So for that name, same thing. First means which is the uploaded one. Whatever is uploaded there. Yeah. Data card value dot attachments. And again, take it as name format, not the value format, because it will be a string variable. Right. Dot name, and I'll close brackets. Dot base64 converted is the output action which is coming from Power Automate. As you might have seen in my third step in Power Automate, I've specified it to return it back, right? So for that, we give it as dot base64 converted, and I close the bracket. Okay, I'll format the text, and now you'll get to know in neat manner. I've set a variable called as base64 conv. Under this, I'll be running the flow dot run. This flow should get to know what is my file, and that file will have the content bytes in value format and the name in string format. And to get it back, we have the base64 converted. Okay, now we'll take this variable, I'll paste it into the box which I've added here as the text property. Okay, this is for demonstration. As I told, once I add a file, base64 will be converted here and be sitting into this particular text control. And now the name of this label is label1. Whatever content is available in this text format can be taken up to this, or you can add a variable directly, but I would suggest use label1 as the property for document that will be given as property viewer, PDF viewer. Okay, so it should be in document property. Okay, now let's move into the action. I'll try uploading a sample file. See, on add file, now there's a flow that has been converted, right? So if you see this is coming from the flow. Okay, this I'll show you how it looks. I'll take it into a notepad. I'll paste it here. So, so contents from after this comma is all base64 up to the end. Okay, this part is data URI. This data URI helps you to get the viewing of the PDF viewer. If you just add base64, it will not work. So for that reason, we are using data URI. Same thing can be handled by using URL of the PDF. Maybe it can be uploaded on a OneDrive, and to get that OneDrive PDF URL and paste it as document property in PDF viewer. That also can work, but for that you have to stage the document. In this, we are not staging the document anywhere. Instead, we are directly calling it on the fly. So now you can view the document here itself. Understood, right? And now if you want, you can hide this property. You can switch it off so that things will be much neater. Yeah, now fine. Now it's good. Right? This is how you convert an uploaded file into base64 and view it. You can do the same thing for other Excel sheets or Word documents, but you'll get only the base64 from Power Automate, but you'll not be getting it to view it because there's no direct control for you to view the Excel sheet or Word documents. That is it.